A voice says, "Cry out." And I said, "What shall I cry? All people are grass. Their constancy is like the flower of the field. The grass withers, the flower fades when the breath of the Lord blows upon it. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. Get ye up to a high mountain, O Zion. Proclaim to the people, here is your God." As in life, Advent asks us to hold two seemingly contradictory ideas in our minds at the same time. The incredible majesty and holy otherness of our God alongside the human fragility of a baby born in a manger. The reality is, of course, that God is both and so much more. But the ability to comprehend such a thing is beyond the capacity of human knowledge. And so we often relegate the majestic divinity of God to certain times of year and the intimate humanness of God to others. It's the God of the ages versus what a friend we have in Jesus. And from a faith perspective, depending on what is happening in your life, one theological concept of God or another might be more comforting at different times. But Advent, this time when we celebrate both the birth of the baby in the manger and we anticipate the second coming of Christ in all power and in all glory, it tears down the wall that divides those two concepts one from another. The awe-striking chorus of angels in the sky and the humanness of the bewildered shepherds in the field. The mystic encounter with the angel Gabriel and the tender reflections of a pregnant teenager. The brightest star rising in the east and the evil of Herod's plans yet to come. The joy of the birth mixed with the knowledge of what is to come just a few years later. You see, from the time that those first humans stood and left the cave, they looked up to the sky and they saw the holy and powerful otherness of the sun that was above them. But then in the next moment, they also felt the intimate warmth that came from its rays. And so humanity has been confused ever since. So what are we to do with these seemingly at odds theological truths that are in tension with one another? How do we reconcile the God of all that was and is and evermore shall be with the God who walks with me and talks with me and tells me I am his own? Well, here's the answer. We don't. At least not intellectually. You see, the gift of Advent is that we are given permission in these moments to let go just a bit, to let go of our need to rationalize everything, to use a math theorem or the scientific method to try to figure out what is happening around us. Instead, we are called to do the uncomfortable work of placing ourselves intentionally in the mystery of the divine. To give ourselves over so that we can be overcome by the power and the glory of our God. This morning, we are blessed with the gift of music. And for me, above all else, music is experiential. It has the ability to lift us up, and it has the ability to take us down. So here's my hope for you and for me this morning. Let go. Let go of all of it. Of the stress and the anxiety, of the fear. Let go of the to-do list. Let go of all of the minute details of life that make it so stressful and difficult day by day. Just let go. Set everything aside for the next little bit. You don't have to do it all day. Just for the next little bit. And give yourself completely to the Hitchcock Chancel Choir. And see what they can do with you this day. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and with great glory. Let it be so. Amen.